Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I've prepared a 45-minute Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of protective warrior pose. The message is about the power of showing up. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and press the start button for today's practice all together right now. Then come with me. We're actually going to take a seat right on our mat. If crisscross applesauce works, so be it. If you prefer to have your legs extended or maybe even sit up on some sort of prop, then that would also be acceptable. I want you to just shrug your shoulders all the way up to your ears and just hold them there. Hold them there as you breathe in. And then roll them around the back as you breathe out. Now let's do that again, but take a little shift forward as you shrug in, roll around, and breathe out. Move forward, pull your shoulders into your ears, roll them around the back. So just 2 more times, just like that. Breathing in and breathing out. Last time, shrug the shoulders up and then breathe out. Now sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes. Collect your hands at the center of your heart. Draw your chin down towards your chest, towards your prayer style hands. And before we begin to flow, should you have a wish or a prayer for your practice today, just honoring yourself for showing up today. We are in our series titled Uncertainty, which Jonathan Fields is the author of this book, and we find inspiration from seeking out ways to keep calm in the midst of the uncertainties in the world and in our lives. So if that brings to mind a personal intention, just seal it right into your heart. Then you can kind of weave it in and out. It might be for yourself or for someone else. And then once you have that intention, open your eyes up, sit up super tall, sweep your arms out and up as you breathe in. Take the left hand, tent it, thumb in towards your sit bone. Take the right arm up and over. Now slip the right hand behind your ear and then draw the right elbow toward the left. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale, dive back in. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale, dive back in. One more time. Inhale, open your heart, shift your gaze high, and then dive back in, even with a rounded back, walking your hands both all the way to the left side of the mat, drawing a beautiful line of energy on the right side body from your right pinky finger to your right sit bone. Now walk your arms in front of your body as you bow down over your crisscross legs, or maybe your legs are extended. Just fold over, letting your head bow down. Now walk your hands back. You're going to take your hands, tented finger pads, thumbs in, pinky fingers out, behind your sit bones. Roll your shoulder heads up and back. Soften your elbows. Look up as you stretch your neck. Neutralize your spine. Make a switch with your legs. So put the opposite leg on top. Sweep both of your hands out to the side as you extend your arms. Breathe in. And then on the breath out, tent the right finger pad, left arm up and over for a side bend. Slip the left finger pads behind your ear. Exhale, contract left elbow toward right. Take your time. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, dive back in. Inhale, open back up. Last time. Exhale, dive back in and hold. Now walk your hands out to the right side of your mat, extending very specifically that left rib cage of yours, creating some space in between each of your ribs on those intercostal muscles. And then travel your arms. You're just taking a walk with your arms as you bow down over your legs. Now walk your hands back, slip your hands beneath your kneecaps, and I want you to create a circular motion as you let your waistband move right around your sits bones. So we are going to seek out ways today, knowing that the power of just showing up is just so important. We're going to seek out ways to train the brain and try to find ways to quiet those negative ruminating thoughts that come upon us. So Jonathan Fields, Reverse the Direction, he offered just a little poem that I really love to recite. There's a version of you that already knows how to breathe, to bathe yourself in laughter, to release what's heavy, and to rise gently and steadily. You don't need to recreate yourself. You don't need to chase after it. All you need to do is return to it. Now, with your hands still slipped beneath your kneecaps this time, roll back on your sits bones. Draw your chin to your chest, round your back, and just stretch out in a cat-seated style. Now bend your arms, rock forward. Let your heart come right through the gateway of your arms as you breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, round and roll back into cat. Rock forward, arch the back, look up for a little bit of seated cow. 2 more times. Exhale, round and roll back. Inhale, rock forward and lift up. And one last time, exhale, letting fluidity move right into your spinal column. Inhale, rock forward, look up. Now go ahead and take the left hand to the outside of your head and just tip your head to the left. Walk your right hand to the right. Just a gentle side neck stretch. Now reach the left arm out to your side. Just draw your chin down to your chest with both arms extended to help prop you up. Slide the tips of your fingers behind your sit bones. Let your heart your sternum, your breastbone, lift up, maybe even pushing the finger pads down to elevate your bottom up. Sit back down, take the right hand to the outside of the left ear, just helping an additional stretch, walking your left fingertips over, tip your right ear to your right shoulder. Now, both arms to the side, just some very slow rolls of your head. So just seated, tented finger pads for little kickstands or anchors. You can even close your eyes and see if there's any tension in your neck, in your face, in your tongue, in your jaw that you can release. And then those slow circles, taking them in both directions. Then neutralize your spine, plant your hands and roll up and over right onto your hands and knees, moving into cat and a little cow for an arched back. Tilt your tail up, drop your belly towards your mat. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, soften and melt. So just do it. Showing up is so powerful. You may have noticed during your yoga practices that it's not always the easiest to show up, no matter what you have going on in your life, whether it be even physically or, just uncertain circumstances that come upon us. We may not always feel like doing certain things, but as we show up and do them, just know that behavior changes our attitude. So if you ever feel stuck or in a place where you just are not knowing exactly what to do, you can find a shift, maybe by taking a walk, tuning into yoga. You could always tune in on either YouTube or even the library if it's not a live class, but just really drawing in and showing up to situations or ways and behaviors that can change our attitude. Movement is so powerful. Now take your hands right and left, so it's east and west, and you're going to circle your hips around. See if you can really push your hips over to the right, hips back by heels, and circle around in the other direction. So this is a little free form Saja movement option to add your head, bend your arms, make it as big or as little as you like. But excellence is that commitment to completion. So complete those circles fully. Noticing, bringing your awareness to the smooth cadence of your breath. Now reverse that direction. And then go ahead and hold up. Drop your forearms down. Let your right leg lift up and then draw your right knee in towards your nose, but pick your elbows up. Drop your elbows, extend the right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose, lift the elbows. 2 more, drop the elbows, extend the right leg. Beautiful, exhale, draw it in. Last time, forearms drop. Exhale, draw it in. And this time, stretch the right leg back, bend it. Take the left arm, sweep it back, and maybe catch the right foot. If you've got it, push the hand into the foot and lift the heart. Release, drop your forearms again, and go ahead and lift the right leg even a little higher. Now hold there and roll the right ankle around your foot. Reverse it. And then land the right foot down. Now, you've got your forearms down. Your right foot has landed. Rock back and forth to stretch out the right calf muscle, that back superficial line of your body. And then hold the right heel drawing back behind your second and third toe. Now go ahead and lift the right leg up. Pick your elbows up, draw the knee in, and this time with the left toes tucked under, shoot the right leg up and back to three-legged down dog, rolling open at the hip, bend the knee, flex the foot, and circle your foot around your ankle again, and then reverse that direction. Now pull the right knee to the right tricep and step the right foot outside your right pinky finger for high lizard. Maybe your hands are on blocks. Now dip the back knee down and just take a little time right here to almost massage that left hip flexor, shifting your hips right and left. And then left hand stays down. Maybe you maha the right foot and let your right hand help assist the right inner thigh pushing away as your heart and chest head in the opposite direction. If you want more, sweep the right arm back, bend the left leg, pull the heel in, and then kick it out with your heart lifting up and face softening. Release that connection, tuck the left toes under, drag the right heel back for a little modified pyramid stretch, digging the right heel in, flaring the toes out. Inhale, hands are inside the right leg. Exhale, fold even deeper into the expression of this posture. Now, keep the right foot on the diagonal. Hop the left foot up for malasana at the top of your mat. From here, rise up, hook your thumbs, open your front body. Exhale, come back down. Do that again. Rise up, hook the thumbs, open up. Exhale, back down. One more time, root to rise. This time, stay standing. Thumbs hooked, heart expands. Now, reach your arms up, tee your arms as you pull your toes in to parallel your feet. Goalpost arms. Lace your hands behind your back, retract your shoulders, draw the hands down the back side of your body and look up. Release that connection as you fold on down over your legs, heel toeing your feet. Back out, but to the width of your mat, softening your knees, coming into ragdoll. Where you can hang in ragdoll, drawing your navel right into your spine, letting the crown of your head be nice and heavy. Nice and heavy. So just kind of create a little sway, a little shift, a little side to side movement. And then holding up in the center, I want you to very gently shake your head, letting any uncertainty, any doubt, any sort of angst or trouble, anything that could possibly hinder your practice today, just let it spill right out. Any unforgiveness or offense, just have that knowingness that hurting people hurt people. Let it spill from in between your ears right out onto your mat. Us harboring any of those negative feelings or ruminating over them. What if, let it be here and now. That's when we know how. Draw that yes back in, just knowing that showing up is exactly what has happened today and exactly where you need to be. No coincidence you unrolled your mat. Release your hands down, heel toe your feet together. Take a halfway lift, maybe it's hands on shins or thighs, tabletop back. Exhale, physically pull yourself together on the fold, root to rise, come all the way to standing, right hand, left wrist, side bend. Inhale, back up, left hand, right wrist, side bend, left. Exhale, dive right over your legs, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen, right leg steps back, down dog, left leg joins. Pop up your heels on the in-breath. Bend your knees, shoulders over the wrists on the out-breath. Let them hover. Send your hips back to your heels, circle around. Do the same thing. It's a hovering of the shins. Hips to heels, so it's a little down dog circular motion. In, up, and back. And then this time, drop your knees to your mat. Point your toes, shift your shoulders over your wrists, bend your arms, slither right onto your belly, coming into cobra, heart lifts, and look over to the right. Look over to the left. Beautiful. Now lower back down, push up and back, child's pose, hips to heels. Nice long, solid, stable connection to the earth with your arms, your hands, your palms. Just know that at any time during your practice, you have the option to return to Balasana, child's pose, a place of, thank God, asana, of grounding, of rooting. Rise back up, hands and knees. Drop your forearms. Take your left leg up to the sky. Now roll your left foot around your ankle. Reverse that direction. Now go ahead and draw the left knee into your nose. Pick your elbows up. Stretch it back out on the inhale. Drop your elbows down. There you go. Do it again. Exhale, round. Pull it into the midline with elbows lifted. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Do it again. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Now land the left leg. Forearms are still down. You're on the ball of the left foot. Shift forward and back, stretching that left hamstring out, that left calf muscle, and then rock back to hold your heel, pressing behind your second and third toe. There you go. Now, lift the left leg up. Go ahead and pull the knee to nose as your elbows lift. Tuck the right toes under. This time when you shoot the left leg back, you're in three-legged down dog. Roll open at the hip, circle the left foot right around your ankle. Finding balance in both of your arms. Now, exhale, left knee, left tricep, nice and high. Step it outside the left pinky finger and dip the right knee down. Now, right hand stays down. You can just do a little hip shift right and left. Really opening up that right hip flexor, letting the left foot possibly maha, which means you're protecting the ankle. If you want to push it away and let your heart come in the opposite direction, maybe you want more by sweeping the left hand back to a bent right leg and then letting your heart lift. Beautiful options. Now tuck the right toes under, rock your hips up and back for a little modified pyramid pose, digging the left heel in. Hands are inside the left leg. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold even deeper. Plant the left foot on the 45 diagonal. Hop up, Malasana, top of your mat. Lift out of your inner thighs, rise up, breathe in, hook your thumbs, look up. Exhale, come back down. Do that again, root to rise. Feel the strength in your legs. Open up to this day. Exhale, back down. One last time. Training the brain, opening up, resilience as the heart expands. Stay standing, heel toe your feet together at the top of your mat. Arms lift up, right hand, left wrist. This time left foot behind the right, side bend. With a little curtsy bend. Back to the center, V your arms, look up, left hand, right wrist, right foot slips behind, lean up and over to the left. Beautiful. Now back to the center, cascade down over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Halfway lift. Soften the knees, soften the shoot back as your arms stay bent. Choosing your style of vinyasa. Maybe you go knees, chin, chest, belly. Maybe you move into Urdhva Mukha, up dog. Take your hips up and back, down dog. Elevate your right leg up, roll open at the hip. Draw the right knee into your nose, nice and tight. Step it forward, back outer edge of the left foot, roots down, rise up, warrior one. Tee your arms on top, expand your heart. Lace your hands if possible behind your back, retract your shoulders and look up. Soften the elbows, dive down for humble warrior. Let your head be where your left foot would be if it were up there. Release that connection, modified revolved lunge. Spin the outer edge of the left foot back down, windmill your arms around, warrior two. Here it comes, stargazer, heels in, toes out, gaze up. Slip your hands onto your thighs for horse stance, where you're going to rock side to side. A little more weight in your heels than in your toes, so you can almost shift your hips, letting your feet be on that 45-degree angle. Now hold up in the center. Take a shift around the back left side. Twist, dipping the right shoulder. Now reverse it. Dip the left shoulder, twist around to the opposite side. Now, shift to the right foot in front, right forearm, right femur bone, left foot still on the 45, left arm up, and then overhead. Breathe. Right into peaceful, use your core, arc up and back. Windmill your hands down, vinyasa flow. Empty your body out of your breath. Rise your heart up, back bend of choice. Exhale, dive your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Let your left leg lift up in your down dog, roll open at your hip. Draw your knee to nose, step it up, outer edge of the right foot, roots down on the 45-degree angle, strong stance, warrior one. Now you're going to tee your arms and open your heart, and then lace the hands. If lacing doesn't work, just swing your wings alongside your body, devotional or humble warrior. Not thinking less of ourselves, but thinking about ourselves less. Humble. Humble and kind. Right hand down, twist up and open to the left. Revolved, modified lunge. Breathe, somebody breathe. Beautiful, up and around you go. Left arm goes back, right arm forward. Activate your core, warrior two. Turn it into stargazer. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Horse stance, side to side shift. Now stabilize, twist to the back of the mat as you rotate. Sit bones are low, toes are still light, left shoulder dips. Reverse it, dip the right shoulder. There you go. Now pivot to the front left foot, side angle posture. Modified or full out. Modified is left forearm, left femur bone. Full out is left hand outside the left leg, right arm up and over. Now, peaceful warrior, up and back. Windmill your hands down. Move your body through the vinyasa flow, emptying your breath out. Inhaling on the rise up. Exhale up and back, down dog. Right leg's gonna lift when you get there. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose one time. Warrior one, root to rise. Find that stable stance. Tee your arms, expand your heart. Take your hands, maybe you lace them, maybe you just lift your heart up with your wings back. Dive down, humble warrior, devotional warrior. Release the left hand down, modified revolved lunge. Right hand back, root the left foot down, pinwheel your arms around. Turn the second warrior into stargazer. Turn the stargazer this time into warrior two, back of the house. Flip the left palm for peace. Now bring it back around, just pivot to the front, side angle, right forearm, right femur bone, maybe right arm outside the right leg, left arm up and over. Now come up, protective warrior. Push away any obstacles, right arm up, left arm pushes away. Windmill your hands down, vinyasa flow. You choose the exit. You've always got the option to take it out or to kick it up. Breathe in and breathe out. Beautiful. Left leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose one time. Step it up, warrior one. Take your time as you root to rise. Tee your arms, expand your heart. Possibly lace the hands or just let your wings come alongside your body as you look up. You then dive into devotional, humble, and kind warrior. Right hand down, modified revolved lunge. Left arm back, right outer edge of your foot, roots down, windmill around. Second warrior, stabilize your stance, steady your gaze. Stargazer, heels in, toes out, gaze up, hands spread wide. Drop your arms, warrior two, back of the house. Flip the right palm for peace. Now, nice and slow, just transition to the front of the house for side angle posture, full out or modified. Right arm overhead, left forearm femur bone or outside of the left leg. Right into peaceful, protective warrior. You're going to push away the obstacles with the right hand, left arm up and back. Windmill your hands down. Let it go, let it flow. Empty your breath out. Inhale as you rise up, choosing back bend of choice. Exhale, dive up and back, down dog. Walking your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Heel toeing your feet together. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, dive right over your legs. Rise up, stand tall, breathe in. Find tree at the back of your house, balancing on the left leg. Maybe pulling the sole of the right foot to the left inner thigh. Bringing your hands to heart center. Right hand on right leg, left arm up and over. Get stable in your tree. Collect your hands back at your heart. Kick the right leg back. Dive over the left leg. Walk out onto three-legged down dog. Right leg opens up at the hip. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Bring it around, kiss your right kneecap. Step it up, warrior one, root to rise. Tee your arms, open your heart. Possibly lace your hands. Slide them down the inside of the left hamstring as you look up. Dive into humble or devotional warrior. Release, modified revolve lunge, controlled, steady, stable, and smooth. You showed up. Bring it up and around. No negative stinking thinking. Come to the second warrior. You've got this. Turn it into stargazer. Heels in, toes out. Gaze up. Drop your arms, warrior two, back of the house. Flip that left palm for a little more peace. We can all use a little more peace. Blessed are the peacemakers in this world. Pivot back around, side angle. Take your time. Right forearm, right femur bone. Maybe right hand outside, left arm up and over. Right into protective warrior. Left arm forward, right arm up and back. Windmill your arms down and then move yourself through your version of Vinyasa. You could always take it out. You can always kick it up. Meet back in down dog and walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Heel toeing your feet together. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out on the fold. Showing up, root to rise, stand tall into this place. Exhale, hands to heart center and pause. Vrikshasana, tree posture on the left as you balance on the right leg. Left leg to right inner thigh. Find your center. If you come out, no worries. Left hand, left thigh, right arm up and over. Back to the center, kick the left leg back. Hands in prayer style, just a little dive. Walk out, three-legged down dog. Roll open at the hip. Stay or flip inside out. Wild thing. Bring it around, kiss that left kneecap, draw it in. Step it forward, warrior one. Rise up, breathe in. Tee your arms, breathe out. Lace your hands, maybe the opposite thumb on top. Slide them down the inside of the right hamstring as your heart lifts. Dive into that pool of humility. Dive down. Utilizing your gifts, your talents, the blessings you've been given. Modified revolve lunge to bless other people. Just showing up. Change your attitude by changing your behavior. Maybe it's a little more yoga this year, this fall. Turn it into stargazer. Heels in, toes out. Shift the gaze up. Warrior two, back of the house. A little more peace on the back side. Flip the right palm, reverse. Pivot toward the front. Just take your time on the transitions and find that side angle posture. Perhaps it's left forearm, left femur bone. Maybe it's left arm outside the left leg. Really root down through the outer edge of that right foot. Protective warrior. Physically push away the obstacles, the stinking thinking, the negative thoughts that ruminate. And then you choose the exit. Windmill your hands down. Let it go. Let it flow. Empty your breath out. Inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, dive up and back, down dog. Pop your heels up, bend your knees, let them land. Drop your forearms, round your back, tuck your chin. Inhale, arch your back. Now, tuck your toes, pop your hips up for dolphin posture with your forearms down. Breathe. Now, maybe you want to lift your right leg up. Maybe you want to lift your left leg up. Both feet down, come back to dolphin. Now listen up. Walk your feet toward the back of your mat. Keep your forearms down, forearm plank. Hold. Now right knee, right tricep. Left knee, left tricep. Right, then left. Move it out, then left. Right, activate that core of yours. Right, then left. Right, left, right, left. A little faster. Yes, yes, yes. Now hold. Dip your hips. Point your toes. Lift your heart. Sphinx. Lower down. Maybe another sphinx, or maybe lift up for baby seal. Shift a little right and left. Maybe even look right and left. Back down with forearms. Hold in sphinx pose. Breathe. Now lower your chin down. Let your arms expand out to the sides of your shoulders like wings. Bend the right arm. Bend the right leg. Propel yourself up and over onto your left hip. Use your right leg as a kickstand. Reach the right arm up and back. Maybe you catch right hand and right foot. Now, as you come around, right forearm down, right knee, left forearm comes in. So you've got a tree posture in sphinx. Let your heart lift, open the right hip. Yes, beautiful. Now lower your chin down. If you want one more of those, maybe you lift up. A little baby seal with a tree side leg hinged out. Lower down slow, slip your right leg back. Expand your arms to a T. Bend the left leg. Pull the left arm in. Press the pads of your fingers into your mat. Roll up and over. Onto the right hip. Left arm sweeps up and back. Maybe it's a Chapasana connection if that's available. Maybe you just head your hand in that direction. Now, come back around. Left forearm comes down. Left knee goes wide. Right forearm sneaks in. Whoo! Beautiful hip opener. Maybe a little baby seal in it. Then keep the forearms down, slip the left leg back, and lift your heart up. Visualizing drawing your heart through the gateway of your arms. And then expand your arms out in front as you lower down. Bend the right arm, left arm stays up. Pivot up and over onto your back. Now, happy baby. You'll be facing the back of the house. Just kind of weave right and left. If you want to extend one leg at a time, so be it. Breathe. So just showing up today, knowing that your behavior changes your attitude. So if you find yourself getting stuck inside your brain, ruminating over what ifs, coulda, woulda, shouldas, whatever it is, just see if you can literally turn around and change that behavior. Just by showing up, you can make that shift. Showing up for your practice, showing up for a walk outside, showing up for just making a stand in your office, wherever you are, just turning around or even doing a forward fold. Just some sort of movement to shift you out of that habit that comes in where we just ruminate, we worry, we are concerned of uncertainties. Just show up, just do it. Now, soles of feet together, knees wide as your feet land on your mat, left hand on your belly, right hand on your heart. Just experience the opening of your hips and the grounding down of your entire body, literally melting into the earth. And when you're ready, just slip right into our final resting posture, Shavasana. So this is the place where you really honor yourself for just showing up today. And bringing your awareness to the shift that transpires on your mat from the beginning of your practice. Maybe you had some thoughts that were ruminating in your head. They seem to get rinsed and washed away, clearing the path, knowing that your behavior, your patterns are what shift your attitude. Bask in that bliss of contentment. Santosha. You are enough. You have enough. You do enough. Just return to your authentic, true self. Now I invite you to turn the video off. If you could stay here maybe 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes today. Continuing to bask in the bliss of rest. But if you're coming with me, just bring movement back to your fingers and your toes, eliminating any additional or remaining stress, maybe even moving your head a little side to side. Bringing your renewed, restored self back into your day, bending your legs, shifting over onto your side, and then pressing yourself back up into your day, into that comfortable, sweet seat, full circle where we began, just anchoring your tailbone in by letting a very slow circular motion. Know that during the uncertainties of this world, as you show up, as you make the decision, the power of showing up and just doing things, even if you're afraid of them, just do them. You'll be amazed at how much stress can be relieved by just showing up rather than thinking about it, ruminating about it, worrying about it, repeating over and over and over what could happen. The power of showing up. That's you today. Reverse that direction, circle around. And then hold up in the center. Sweep your arms out and up on the breath in. And give yourself a nice big hug on the breath out as you bow down to the earth, knowing that you showing up deserves a hug. And then sweep your arms back out and up. Carry your gifts, your graces, and your blessings up to the heavens, sealing your purpose along with your ability to show up, the power of showing up. Your behavior changes your attitude. Seal that into your heart as you move through your week, letting it bring peace, joy, and love to those around you. Looking up, opening your eyes, breathing in, one om to home. Home. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.